Alright, so I'm going to make a video of the latest build that I made with a few comments on the case that I got, some of the components, and a few of the slight modifications that I've done. Okay. The case that I got is the Phantom 410. I'm making this video because some of my friends are interested. Phantom 410, which I have the component boxes right here for the stuff that I put in. The case itself, though, is really good. There's a lot more room than cases I've worked with in the past. Got 8 gigs of DDR3, 7970, and i5 3570K. As you can see, it's SeaSonic. That's basically the best brand out there for power supplies, in my opinion. Just a 2 terabyte Western Digital green, 60 gigabyte Crucial M4, 256 gig Samsung SSD. I actually bought these bays right here to double mount them. I upgraded the stock fans to this. Pushes out, let's see here, 90 CFM. It's only about 26 decibels, so, which is still kind of loud, but for that amount of air, it's good. I've got an LED bar right here. It's Logis, and then I actually have one up here that's blue. Originally, I had the Thermaltake mounted completely inside, but it took up a lot of room. And I got a recommendation from someone on G, and they were like, are you going to put it on the outside? And I was looking at it, it's like, that's actually a really good idea. Yeah, so I think I will do that, so I did. It's a closed loop, it's pretty good. I get a lot of flack from people on that, on G. They hate the closed loops. I personally like them. They're not that loud, they don't take up that much space. They're a little expensive. This one, I got a Newegg. Actually got a rebate, which is why there's no UPC. So, gotta wait for that. Went with an ASRock motherboard, which I'm cheap, so as long as the board can overclock and it doesn't catch on fire, I don't really care. And this one had pretty favorable reviews. A lot of people had really good overclocking results with it. So, the video card. PowerColor, which I usually buy Sapphire. I kind of took a chance with that, but it's actually an amazing card. I've overclocked it really well, which I'll show you guys in a minute. Some more modifications. This is the first time I've actually done cable management in my case. I wish I had pictures of my previous builds because they were like rat nests and I never really took the time to fix them. But this could probably be a little cleaner. I did what I could with it. Stock, this case comes with a ridiculous amount of wires, like way too much. So that was kind of a pain in the ass. Let's see. Oh, the front here, I set this up so it just comes off easy. I replaced this with a 120mm fan. I actually bought this from some place back east. It was hard to find something that would fit in there, but yeah, it's basically, you know, got a little bit more airflow right there. For optical drives, I just use a USB drive. I really don't do optical that much. All it's good for is burning a disk, you know, installing my operating system. That's about it. So, okay, let me get it hooked up and I'll turn it on so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so I got a few basic things hooked up, you know, power, video, and mouse and keyboard. Figured I'll turn it on with the side off first. There's the LED bar. And these two fans have white LEDs in them, and I've got that blue one up there. Can't really see it very well on the camera. That fan that just kicked on actually fans in my video card. I have it turned up so that it goes to 100%. I'm going to close this up and re-hook everything up so I can show you guys some of the overclocking results and other stuff. Okay, I just skipped ahead. I showed the BIOS, and when I went back to look at the video, it's all staticky and jacked up. So, but basically what I was saying is it's the first BIOS I've used where it has mouse capability and it's all graphical, because I haven't built a computer in a really long time. And it was impressive because I actually updated the BIOS from within the BIOS. It picked up my network card and just updated it right there. I didn't have to download a boot disk or do anything like that. This is the overclocking for the card, video card. It goes all the way up, and I'll just enable the fan sound and you can hear how loud it is when I turn this bad boy up. And then these are my temps. Pretty low right now. I'm not doing anything. If I run Prime 95, I actually let Prime 95 run for about an hour. Once I got it to 4.4, and it was stable. It'll get pretty hot. I think the max I got to was 75 Celsius or so. And then one other thing I wanted to show you guys was my network attached storage, which it's right here. It's just made up of a couple of spare hard drives I had laying around. It's actually just sitting right over there. It's an old Dell machine that I have. I have it running FreeNAS. It's working really well. I actually want to build another network attached storage down the road with better hardware, more RAM. It only has 2 gigs of RAM in it right now, which isn't very good for a NAS anyway. So, but anyway, that's just a basic overview. And then this is what my setup consists of. I have a 40-inch, I think it's a 40-inch LCD TV. I got it Black Friday last year for like $200 at Walmart, and it's still working really well. That's connected to HDMI. And then I have this one right here is an ASUS IPS 23-inch. That's running to DisplayPort, and this is another ASUS IPS, which is actually, it was half the price of this one, and picture quality is virtually the same. And that's running through DVI. The reason this one's so expensive, it's more for graphic artists, but it does the full tilt swivel, so you know I can actually get it to go all the way vertical if I really wanted it to. So, but yeah, just post your comments if you have any questions or whatever. Overall, it's a pretty good build. I'm glad I made it. In the future, I'm not sure what I'm going to do different. We'll see what technology is by then. So.